poverty eradication is the kind of task which was done in the 19th century by others who tried to eradicate slavery. Slavery has been eradicated, poverty has not been, and we need to now eradicate poverty.
দারিদ্র ও দুর্নীতির বিরুদ্ধে আওয়াজ তুলুন, রুখে দাঁড়ান।
দারিদ্র ও দুর্নীতির বিরুদ্ধে রুখে দাঁড়াই, আওয়াজ তুলি।
Let's stand up and speak out against poverty.
বাংলাদেশের যে কোনো প্রান্তে যে কোনো জায়গায় থেকে সমবেত কণ্ঠে আওয়াজ তুলুন।
Wake up, stand up and speak out against poverty and corruption.
দরিদ্রদের অর্থনৈতিক, সামাজিক, রাজনৈতিক ক্ষমতায়নের মাধ্যমেই কেবল দ্রুত দারিদ্র্য হ্রাস সম্ভব।
দারিদ্র ও দুর্নীতির বিরুদ্ধে আওয়াজ তুলুন, রুখে দাঁড়ান একসাথে।
October 2007, International Poverty Eradication Day. UN has declared this day for globally pressurizing the governments, mobilizing public opinion in favor of poverty eradication, particularly focusing on the MDG goals. On behalf of the Global Call to Action Against Poverty, GCAP, the global campaign group, we are expressing our solidarity with millions of poor people in the world. We are trying to tell our governments, wake up and please don't break your promises. Our time clock is kicking. 2015, it's not far from today. More than 25 million people will be joining hands together all over the world, everywhere.
Civil society has a very critical role. Like media has got a critical role in ensuring that whatever is promised and conventions that we signed, that we abide by them when we keep our promise. And civil society has got a role not only to remind governments to get the various promises we made kept, but also to help the government in achieving those. Most governments in the third world have not provided the attention necessary to the poor. We have looked at growth, but we have not looked at whether the growth is equally or equitably distributed. And from donors, we would certainly like more resources, because I think the donors have not been as generous as they could have been. I urge them to really look at their commitments to the world poverty and how they can improve their contribution in getting people out of poverty as fast as possible.
আমরা মুক্তিযুদ্ধ করেছিলাম দেশটা একটা সুন্দর দেশ হোক, সুন্দর জাতি হোক, কিন্তু পরবর্তীতে দেখা গেল দুর্নীতিতে ছেয়ে গেছে, দেশের অবস্থা করুণ এবং সারা বিশ্বে আমাদের বদনাম হলো। কিন্তু আমরা তো এটা চাইনি, আমরা চেয়েছিলাম একটা সুন্দর ভালো জাতি, সুন্দর দেশ। এই জন্য সারা বিশ্বে আন্দোলন চলছে দারিদ্র এবং দুর্নীতির বিরুদ্ধে। আমরাও সেই সংগ্রামের সাথে ছিলাম, আছি এবং থাকব।
Corruption increases poverty, and poverty also induces some people in order just to be able to make ends meet. But I think the corruption at the upper end is the one which is holding us back. In fact, which is taking away most of the resources that would have otherwise been available for use in the poverty eradication activities. At the same time, of course, unless governance improves, even if resources are there, it will not be possible to improve on the performance. And therefore, we need a new social orientation, political orientation, economic orientation, in which all the people will be together in it.
Poverty is the main reason why we are not being able to achieve what we could have in terms of education, cultural and social development. And in this scenario, I would say that women and children are the worst victims.
It is very important for the poverty to be put at rest, to resist corruption. Let's get together wherever we are and take a pledge to eradicate poverty from the face of the earth.
আজ তব যাই